Jey Uso shocks the world, outlasts John Cena to win the Men's Royal Rumble match. Rey Mysterio is number 1. Penta is number 2. Mysterio and Penta shake hands in a mutual show of respect before kicking off the action. They spill to the apron, but both manage to roll back into the ring. Mysterio heads up top and goes for a diving hurricanrana, but Penta catches Mysterio. They tumble over the top rope, and one of Penta's feet touches the floor, but they both successfully make it back into the ring. Chad Gable is number 3. Gable tries to dump Penta, but Penta catches himself on the apron. Mysterio goes for a sunset flip, but Gable rolls through and slingshots Mysterio from the apron. Mysterio and Penta team up against Gable. Carmelo Hayes is number 4. Hayes takes down Penta, and then teams up with Gable to level Mysterio with double back elbow shots. Santos Escobar is number 5. Escobar drops Gable with a DDT, and hits Mysterio with the 619. Penta gets in Escobar's face, but Escobar hits Penta with the Mexican Destroyer. Everyone turns on Gable and levels him with a quadruple super kick. Otis is number 6. Otis slams Escobar, and then goes for the worm, but Gable locks in the ankle lock to stop it. Otis and Gable slug it out in the middle of the ring. Braun Breaker is number 7. Breaker spears Hayes and eliminates him. Breaker levels Mysterio and spears Escobar before eliminating him. Akira Tozawa is number 8. Hayes attacks Tozawa on the ramp, so Tozawa can't even enter the match. Back in Gorilla, Triple H decides that someone has to take Tozawa's place, so he sends Speed into the match. Speed charges into the ring, but eats a vicious spear from Breaker. Breaker launches Speed to the outside, but Otis, who got eliminated a few moments earlier, catches him. Otis delivers a fallaway slam to Speed onto the announce table, and Speed's feet finally hit the floor for the elimination. Sheamus is entered number 9. Sheamus levels Breaker, and then squares off with Gable. Jimmy Uso entered number 10. Uso cleans house and backs it up on Penta in the corner. Sheamus tosses Uso to the apron, but can't get him to the floor. Andrade entered number 11. Andrade catches Penta with a springboard hurricanrana, but then Penta muscles Andrade to the apron. Sheamus, Mysterio, and Uso team up to try to eliminate Breaker, but they can't get the job done. Jacob Fatu entered number 12. Fatu levels Gable with a super kick, and lifts both Mysterio and Penta onto his shoulders, and hits a double Samoan drop. Fatu eliminates Gable, Mysterio, and Andrade in rapid succession. Ludwig Kaiser entered number 13. Kaiser takes his time getting into the ring, but when he does, he's immediately eliminated by Penta. The Miz entered number 14. Miz squares off against Fatu, which is always a poor life decision. Miz goes for a springboard crossbody to Fatu, but Fatu counters into a Samoan drop. Joe Hendry entered number 15. Hendry goes after Miz as Sheamus faces off against Fatu in the middle of the ring. Roman Reigns entered number 16. Reigns eliminates Sheamus and Hendry, but then eats a spear from Breaker. Reigns gets back to his feet and eliminates Reigns. Only Reigns, Uso, Fatu, and Penta are left in the match at this point. Fatu eliminates Uso, so now it's just Reigns, Fatu, and Penta. Reigns and Fatu slug it out in the middle of the ring, and Fatu beats Reigns down to the mat. Reigns gets back to his feet and catches Fatu with a spear. Drew McIntyre entered number 17. McIntyre stares down Reigns, and they slug it out in the middle of the ring. Fatu stomps Reigns down to the mat, and McIntyre joins him to double team Reigns. Fatu backs it up on Penta in the corner. Finn Balor entered number 18. Bolo and McIntyre double team Reigns in the corner, but then Fatu attacks McIntyre. Shinsuke Nakamura entered number 19. Nakamura goes after Reigns, and the faces off with Penta. Bolo and Fatu double team Penta in the corner as McIntyre and Nakamura work over Reigns in another corner. Penta hits Fatu with a Mexican Destroyer, but then Bolo eliminates Penta. Jey Uso entered number 20. Uso eliminates Nakamura as Fatu works over Reigns in the corner. AJ Styles entered number 21. Styles takes down McIntyre and then drops Bolo. Styles connects with a clothesline to Reigns in the corner and the stairs down Fatu. Fatu catches Styles with a back body drop. Bolo works over Reigns in the corner. Braun Strowman entered number 22. Strowman faces off with Fatu and levels him with a running crossbody. Strowman eliminates Fatu, and the crowd is not happy about it. McIntyre, Bolo, and Styles team up against Strowman. John Cena entered number 23. Cena eliminates Strowman, and then quickly eliminates Bolo as well. Reigns catches McIntyre with a spear, and then stares down Cena. CM Punk entered number 24. Punk, Cena, and Reigns stare each other down in the middle of the ring. Seth Rollins entered number 25. Rollins completely ignores Cena and Reigns, and goes right after Punk. Cena and Reigns brawl, as Rollins then turns his attention to McIntyre. Dominic Mysterio entered number 26. Mysterio heads up top, and hits Cena with a frog splash. Mysterio goes for 3 amigos on Reigns, but he can't get him up. Mysterio tries to shake Reigns' hand, but Reigns levels him in the corner. Sami Zayn entered number 27. Zayn catches McIntyre with the hell of a kick, and then does the same to Rollins. Zayn pounds on Punk in the corner, as Reigns continues to work over Mysterio. Damian and Priest entered number 28. Priest catches McIntyre with a roundhouse kick and follows up with a super kick to Zayn. Mysterio lands a dropkick to Priest's back, but Priest quickly retaliates and eliminates Mysterio. LA Knight entered number 29. Knight heads up top and drops an elbow on Cena. Uso trades punches with Knight in the middle of the ring as Rollins, McIntyre, and Priest do the same in the corner. Zayn offers to team up with Reigns, but McIntyre tries to eliminate Zayn. Uso tries to save Zayn, but he inadvertently eliminates him with a super kick that was meant for McIntyre. Logan Paul entered number 30. Priest eliminates McIntyre as Rollins, Punk, and Styles all stomp on Paul in the corner. Knight shoves Paul off the apron, but Paul leaps all the way to the announce table to avoid elimination. Priest gets eliminated as Paul finds himself stranded on the announce table. Styles dumps Knight for the elimination as Paul leaps from the announce table to the barricade and then to the ring steps. Styles goes for a phenomenal forearm, but Paul knocks him off the top rope and to the outside for the elimination. We're down to Cena, Punk, Reigns, Rollins, Uso, and Paul. Rollins stomp, but Reigns moves out of the way. Reigns goes for a Superman punch, but Rollins evades. Reigns tries to clothesline Rollins to the outside, but Rollins catches himself on the top rope. Punk sneaks up behind Reigns and Rollins and eliminates them both. Paul eliminates Punk, and Punk and Rollins continue brawling at ringside. The final three in the match are Cena, Uso, and Paul. Rollins gets in Paul Heyman's face, and then hits a stomp on Reigns on the ring steps. Rollins again attacks Punk, and has to be pulled away by officials. Uso and Paul trade punches in the middle of the ring. Cena whips Paul to the corner and lands a running back elbow shot. Cena lifts both Paul and Uso, but Uso slides off and super kicks Paul. Cena clotheslines Paul to the outside for the elimination. And now we're down to John Cena and Jey Uso. Cena and Uso slug it out in the middle of the ring. Cena hits the shoulder tackle and the protobomb. Cena hits the 5-knuckle shuffle and goes for an attitude adjustment, but Uso counters into a super kick. Uso lands another super kick and follows up with a spear. Cena dumps Uso to the apron, but Uso catches himself on the ropes. Cena ends up on the apron, and they brawl on the apron. Cena goes for the attitude adjustment on the apron, but Uso slides back over the top rope and shoves Cena to the floor to win the match. Jey Uso wins the Men's Royal Rumble match, last eliminating John Cena. If you enjoy my breakdown of Royal Rumble, don't forget to subscribe and like and comment, and also don't forget to follow me in Instagram. Link is in bio and description. It's helped to motivate to do more videos like this.